with the VS program at the Academy at Lincoln, and we incorporated Learning Blade this year as an alternate to our current event assignments as a field test for Learning Blade on their beta testing. So I enjoyed incorporating it because I felt like it did a good job of cross-curricular in terms of integrating ELA and math and science as well as some history. And I really enjoyed the career focus in terms of bringing in information about careers in the field because we try to incorporate career focus into our classroom. We set it up so that students did this on their own time as a supplemental assignment, and they were assigned one entire Learning Blade mission per month. And so at the end of the month, they knew that they had to upload the screenshot showing the completed mission, showing that each mini mission had been completed, and showing what I set was a requirement of 70% for the overall mission score. I didn't feel like Learning Blade was very difficult to incorporate with the classroom. Following the instructions that had been provided by NCANT, I was able to very easily integrate it into our current classroom procedures. We use Canvas, and so I set a Canvas assignment telling the students how to set up their own Learning Blade accounts based on the information from NCANT, and the students, as far as I can tell, didn't have really any trouble setting those accounts up. The information was very helpful for the kids. Not all of them loved it because some kids don't like extra work, but I felt that there were a lot of students that enjoyed just the different platform that they were able to use and the way that it integrated some opportunities for them to practice career information, practice content, and see how the content they're learning is relevant to the world around them.
Great, perfect, yeah. So, and this is Greg Monty speaking, although I'm not on the screen. I'm going to give some of the students an opportunity to say what they liked and hopefully loved about Learning Blade, and you can say something if you didn't like something about Learning Blade as well. It's not a problem. Full transparency, I'm all for that. So why don't we start on the left-hand side of the room, and then we'll just let people go around. You can stay where you're seated and speak. What I'm interested in knowing, is, what did you do with Learning Blade? What did you like? What missions maybe that you did? And then you could say your name before you start speaking.
Okay.
You're all 7th grade science students.
Yes. So my name is Isabel Coughlin, and with Learning Blade, I really liked it because there were so many different options for the pathways that you could choose. Because I'm very interested in science in many different aspects of it, so there were so many different choices. I remember there was aeronautics, food industries, and human body things, so it was really interesting that you could choose whichever one that you wanted to do, and within each lesson there were different aspects of math, reading, social studies, so kind of covered a lot.
Great, thank you.
Hi, I'm Isha. I really liked how the career videos because it showed, it didn't really tell us what to do, but it instead showed us what they did and what people do in their careers.
I'm Caroline, and I liked computer related things and technology related missions, and it was really interesting for me because my dad is a computer programmer, and it was related to his job and what he does at work.
Great.
I'm Leah, and I really liked the different pathways that you could choose. I like biology, and there was a lot of different things that you could do. If you were interested in computer science, there was a mission called Hack Attack that you could use, and it would take you to the steps of how computer scientists program different things, and it was really interesting to see different people in the work, like the videos that they showed at the end. It was really interesting.
My name's Adrian, and one of the things I really liked about Learning Blade was that it showed you a lot of aspects of a career that you may not normally think of. So I think I did a mission on building a car, or maybe it was the helicopter one, but you got to see all the work that went into making stuff that we see every day, especially in the food industry mission. That was really interesting. And I also liked how you could manage yourself, at least in the way that we set it up, because we had to do one Learning Blade mission a month. So you could set up your own time management and do it all on your own, and it was really easy to use.
My name is Arvin, and I like Learning Blade because it allowed me to engage in different science topics, which can be expressed in different ways, as Ms. Howard said, through language arts, a little bit of history, and I'm personally more of a technology person. I believe I did a Learning Blade mission about how to build a robot, and that engaged me in such a way that it found me a career path which I want to pursue in the future.
I'm Robbie, and I have to say I really liked how you wouldn't just do about the technology, you would also do about the people that were involved and what they did day to day. And if there was one thing I didn't like, it could sometimes when you were exiting out of one of the parts of the mission, it could just get an endless cycle of loading, and it could delete your progress.
I'm James, and I liked how a lot of the stuff focused on science and math, because those are my two favorite core subjects that I would hope to pursue in my career life. But if the missions that I liked the most were the engineering type ones, because that's the career I hope to pursue in the past.
So Learning Blade, well, my name's Roma, and Learning Blade, it was a really great opportunity for us to overall learn about not only science, but also the careers that go along with it. And something that I really enjoyed was that you would be given scenarios that could take place anytime in your life, and it's really inspired me and taught me really nice things that I could implement in my future career.
I'm Monsi, and the good thing about Learning Blade was it exposed you to a lot of things that are happening in the world, and they could happen a lot in the future. And it also showed the careers that went into that, and there was a lot of things. There was this one mission I did with the dolphin tail, and there was a lot of people that had to work for just this one animal, and so it opened a lot of job opportunities that I didn't know about before.
Hi, my name is Lahari Pokala, and I really liked Learning Blade because of, especially being 7th graders, we don't really know what we want to do when we grow up and what career that we want to pursue. So Learning Blade really helped me in exploring different career paths, and that helped me kind of narrow down my interests and what I want to do in my life. Thank you.
Fantastic.